Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading for what your first step should be in 2018. So if you guys are feeling anything like I've been feeling lately, I've been feeling so excited for a new year. 2017 was a hell of a year, wasn't it, you guys? And although it came with many gifts and blessings, it also came with a lot of lessons. And I'm so ready to move on and to apply what I've learned, aren't you guys? So what I'm doing here is I'm drawing some cards, and what I want you to do is pick number 1, 2, or 3. And based off what number you pick, I'm going to separate you guys into groups, and I'm going to pull some cards freestyle for you guys so you can get a more specific message that's tailored more towards you. So if you pick number 2 or 3, then go ahead and fast forward by going to the description below for the timestamp. And if you choose number 1, I'm going to go ahead and draw some cards for you right now. So what is your first step for 2018? Well, I see that the journey for you has been a difficult one because this is the salmon, and what it does is it swims upstream in order to find its mate. And the journey is long. It's almost a battle. At one point, it gets raw and bloody and a mess. And I see that that's kind of what your journey's been like. It's been kind of upstream. It's been messy. You've had to become very vulnerable along this path. But with that comes rewards. I see this is a big opportunity. I usually pull this when someone's about to have a big opportunity in their business. I pulled this card when I've, like a couple days before I've received emails with job offers. So something like that, some type of offer, some type of big opportunity. And if that's not resonating, then it probably has to do with your love life, because this is the salmon that swims upstream to find its mate. So in 2018, the universe wants to be really generous with you. The universe has a lot it wants to bring you. This is one of my favorite cards. It's telling you to be open to receive because what's coming your way is very positive in nature. So I'm seeing this ecstasy card and it's reversed. So it's making me feel like you've lost some of your joy, you've lost some of your passion, you've lost some of your vitality in life. And I have along the path as well. I've fallen into depression at times, so maybe that's you. And they're saying your first step for 2018 is to take action steps in order to get connected with your ecstasy and your passion again. They're saying start with your subconscious beliefs. You have these deep-rooted beliefs inside of you that you're not good enough, that you're not going to make the cut, that you're only good and meant for this and this, and you could never do that. But they're telling you that your wildest dreams, that's what this opportunity has to do with. So they want you to get back in touch with your wildest dreams. They want you to get back in touch with your inner child. They want you to nurture yourself, embrace yourself, have fun, not take life so seriously anymore. So in essence, what I'm seeing for you is to embrace your ecstasy. Get out more. It's time for all of us to break out of our cocoon and to become the butterfly. So your first step for 2018 is just to honor and embrace your passion and your true heart's desire. Maybe not to think so logical. I see those of you guys who pick this, like you're very logical, you're very analytical, but to balance that, they're calling you to be more passionate and more, fuel your desires forward. So let's pull a clarifier from my goddess deck. They're saying you've spent a lot of time on your own. You've had a lot of time to balance. You've had a lot of time to connect with your inner self in 2017. And there were a lot of emotions that were coming up. There was a lot of energy that needed to be balanced. But I see that this energy is becoming more balanced. You're not as sensitive as you used to be. I'm seeing, in essence, you need to connect with others. Make connecting with others your main priority in 2018. There's a lot of blessing. There's a lot of generosity the universe wants to extend to you, but you got to realize a lot of times when you pray, a lot of times when you wish, fantasize, set intentions, the universe is going to send the answer through other people. So they're saying open yourself up to people, and that's definitely going to be your first step for 2018. So if you chose number 2, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for you as well. Let's see what your first step for 2018 is. So they're saying that you're being called to a new path. That in essence, you're having a spiritual awakening. There's 2 things you need to Google or you need to YouTube. You need to YouTube spiritual awakening. You need to YouTube dark night of the soul. So what you're going through right now is this thing called dark night of the soul. And some people call this like a quarter life crisis or a midlife crisis. Some people call it depression. And what it is you're having this breakdown because you're realizing that there's these old habits and old situations, addictions, things, people, and places that no longer serve you. The universe is beckoning you to change and to move forward and to step into your true divine essence. Everything that's happened in your life so far has happened for a reason. You're on this path for a reason, and you don't have to worry about where this is taking you. You're protected, you're safe. But in order to come to the light, you must first understand and embrace your own inner darkness. So they're saying embrace your dark side. That's your first step. It's just to embrace the fact that you do have mistakes, you do have flaws. But it doesn't mean that you can't rock your goals and you can't move forward. You can have an addiction and be working on that, and also be owning it at your goals and your talents. You can have an illness or something that you're working through that's setting you back, that's causing you to really like reflect on things in the past, and you know, I've got anxiety and PTSD and I'm still preaching it here for you guys. So what I'm trying to say is, like, own the fact that you're human, embrace these emotions and all these things that you're going through. It's just part of the path. And I went through this, like, all of a sudden I got called to this new path, and I started going through my dark night of the soul, and it was like this spiritual awakening, and it just felt like my whole world was falling apart. But everything has to fall apart first before it can rearrange and come back together into something that's going to be better to serve you. So just realize whatever is lost is going to be replaced with something that is going to be better for you. So basically, in essence, your first step for 2018 is to honor and embrace your inner darkness and to accept yourself, love yourself for how you are. Just level with yourself, be honest with yourself for where you're at, and don't push yourself to make any major changes while you're in the middle of this transformation. You just need to go easy on yourself. Let's see if there's any other like steps you should take. Definitely sound off below and leave comments if you chose number 2 and you're going through this, because I know a lot of other people who chose this are feeling it too, and I'll definitely write back and encourage you as well. I'm on the other side of my dark night now, and like I'm a lot happier, and I'm all ready to go, all polished up and ready to go, and you will be too. So they're just saying be receptive. Be receptive to what where this time in your life wants to take you. You would never know where it would take you. When I went through my dark night, I just thought that was the end for me. I didn't realize it was just kind of like a rebirth phase, pushing me into like this new beautiful chapter of my life. So they're saying allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. There's a lot that wants to come out of this period in your life. There's a lot of blessing here for you. So in essence, be open to receiving and embrace and honor your inner darkness. So I hope that resonates with you. If you chose number 3, I'm going to draw some cards for you real quick. So your first step for 2018 is definitely to choose and like set an intention on what skill it is you want to develop. Maybe it's a couple skills, but I'm seeing that you're needing to actually focus on setting an intention and actually moving towards it. There's been a lot of talk lately, and part of that's because you were going through this winter and it wasn't quite time for you to move forward yet, but I see that the snow is thawing, things are getting better, there's a little bit more support around you, you've got your footing now, and you can look ahead to plan your future. So they're saying, take action on the future. It's time to take action. So your first major step is deciding what skill, what natural given talent or ability do you want to grow. And I'm also seeing like this lone wolf card. This is kind of a side note, but I feel like there's some of you guys who picked this who are really worried because you've been single for a long time and you've been in separation from like a soulmate or a twin flame or something like that, and you're really wanting this union, and it's reversed. And I'm seeing that in 2018 it's going to be your year that you make this connection, and it's going to help you along, like further your goals and support you with these skills that you're trying to develop. So let's see if there's any other word for you from my goddess deck on what your first step should be for 2018. They're saying that as far as the skill goes, if you need any hints, you're really good at helping, counseling, and healing. So they're saying you have a gift when it comes to helping, counseling, and healing people. And for some reason, like, you have been a little nervous to step out of your shell and your comfort zone to like work on these skills. There's so many ways you can work on these skills, you guys. You can choose a traditional path and go to school. You can choose a non-traditional path. I've chosen a non-traditional path and I'm thriving. I'm loving helping and counseling and healing. So do this in your own way. You're an artist, so you're supposed to be working on some type of skill artistically that's going to be helping you in this direction. And they're saying, unleash your inner goddess. Doesn't matter if you're male or female or you don't subscribe to a gender. All of us have a beautiful inner goddess inside of us that wants to shine. So they're saying self-care, appreciating yourself, putting your best foot forward is going to help you feel worthy to take action and develop these skills. So in short, in essence, you're supposed to be setting intentions and taking action to develop your skills, and they're telling you to start now. So I hope that these messages resonate with you guys. I'm sending you so much love and light. Peace out.